Hello and welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Tamara and I am here with the University of California, Davis and the Live Well Department. Thank you for taking this time today to dedicate an hour to movement and meditation. The purpose of this class is to gently guide you through some very basic and easy to follow principles of meditation and some mindful movement as well to help you to feel more comfortable and at ease in your body. So go ahead and open up a space at home or wherever you're at. We'll need some floor space, so bring out your yoga mat or an exercise mat, a blanket, a towel, whatever you need to feel comfortable on the floor. And also bring out a meditation cushion, or really any cushion works, but you want it to be firm so that it gives you a little bit of lift in your hips. If you are not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can also sit on the edge of your bed or on the edge of a chair, but just not reclining, but staying upright. So once you have found your preferred seated posture, we can start with some simple breath and movement exercises to center ourselves and fully arrive and prepare for our practice. So once you are seated, go ahead and do any adjustments that need to happen. Make sure that your legs are comfortable, that they're not going to cut off circulation, and if at any moment you do have to change position, please feel free to do so. So sitting upright, spine nice and extended, bring your head right over the center of gravity. We usually bring our head forward when we're reading, when we're on our phones, when we're working on our computer, and we start to create a lot of tension back here. It gets very uncomfortable. So let's bring a little bit of attention and mindfulness to the posture of our head and bring it a little bit back. And it's not lifting the chin, keep the chin parallel. It's as if someone pulled you from your ears back. And then release your shoulders, take them back and down, allowing the chest to open. With your next inhale, reach your arms up, palms facing up. And on the exhale, palms facing down. Let's do two more. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Moving only as fast as we're breathing. And now side to side. Inhale to reach up and over. Exhale to return to center. Inhale, reach up and over, going side to side. Inhale, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, turn and twist. Reach for the opposite knee, look behind you. Inhale to return to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Twice more to each side. And finish bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Bring your right hand to your chest, left hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Take a moment to feel the body, feel the breath. Maybe even feel the heartbeat. Bringing your attention to the life force beating within you. The life force in that breath exchange with the environment. Maybe even sense the warmth in your belly, the fire of digestion and transformation of nutrients. Just having this moment of full awareness of our life force. And also have a moment of gratitude for this life. A moment of appreciation for the wonderful experiences that you've had in this lifetime. Appreciation for all sorts of experiences, not just the ones that we like, but maybe the ones that were very difficult and that created opportunities for us to grow, created opportunities for us to feel challenged and come up with creative ways to overcome those obstacles. Because life cannot exist just with roses and unicorns and rainbows. Life presents the full range of experiences. And we are here today thanks to all those experiences. We cannot wish for any of them to not have happened because we would be a completely different person right now. So it's very important that we have a full acceptance of ourselves exactly as we are, and a full acceptance of our experiences in the past that have contributed to create this person who we are right now. And go ahead and release your hands, let them rest on your thighs. And keeping your eyes closed and really relaxing into your meditation seat. Observe your breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Observe the chest and the belly moving as you breathe. And for today, I want us to stay in meditation, in quiet stillness for 10 minutes. And I will be tracking the time so you don't have to do it yourself. Just allow yourself to sink in to the perfection of who and what you are. The perfection of this life exactly as it is, completely unique. No one else in this universe has had this life experience that you have. That makes it an incredible treasure. Only you have had this experience of life. No one else can live your life but you. So I invite you to remain and savoring the wonders of this exquisite and unique life that can only happen from your particular viewpoint, only from your particular conscious viewpoint. You are the only one who can have this life experience. Savor it. Take a deep breath. Exhaling softly through your mouth. Lower your chin towards your chest and open the eyes. Open the hands. And take in the vision of your body, this body. And bring your hands back to the chest and the belly. And a moment of appreciation for this time of observation, this time of insight, and appreciation for any wisdom that might have come up, that might arise during these moments of meditation. It's quite a gift. Gently release your hands. Inhale, reach them up. Interlace your fingers and press the palms up. And stretch, stretch, stretch. Press, press, press up. And exhale, release. Interlace the hands now behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, extend the arms, open the chest, and gently move your head a little bit side to side. Feeling the neck. You can also turn your head a little bit. And come back to center and release the arms. I will play for us some music. And let's come to our mat. Come off of your cushion and keep your cushion nearby. I actually have 2 cushions so that we can get into some relaxing restorative poses at the end. Go ahead and extend your legs, shake them out, and rub your legs, your thighs up and down, creating some heat. And with your fists, go ahead and give yourself a little pounding on the legs, on the thighs. Especially good if your legs got a little, if they got pins and needles from the seated position. It's good to stimulate the circulation again. And if you did get pins and needles during the meditation, it's important to maybe look and see how you can adjust next time to a position that is more comfortable, so that you can stay in meditation without having to worry about adjusting or getting pins and needles in your legs. All right. And let's focus now on spreading the toes and circling the ankles. Really spread those toes. Take the pinky toes all the way to the floor. Then point the toes. Bring the big toes towards the center. Lift the toes, spread them out, and go all the way around again. And change direction. Pinky toes to the floor. Flex the feet. Spread the toes. Bring the big toes to the center. and circle it around again. Great, shake it out, loosen it up. And let's come to lay on our back. Holding each knee in one hand. Take your knees around in big circles, separating the knees and then bringing them together and apart. Change direction. And take the knees wide and rock side to side. Taking your knee all the way down to the floor, and then the other one all the way down to the floor. So really rocking side to side. And bring the knees together, squeeze them in, bring your forehead towards your knees. And release. Bring the feet down to the floor. Reach your heels with your fingertips. Keep the knees hip width apart. On your inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. On the exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time and lower the arms. Keep going with your breath, moving very slow, very mindful. Feeling the breath and the body moving in synchronicity. Close your eyes and try to visualize the spine articulating one vertebra at a time. As you had X-ray vision and you could see your skeleton moving. And lift your hips and your arms one more time. Hook your thumbs like you're making a little butterfly. And reach the hips up as high as you can. Maybe even coming up onto your tippy toes. And reaching high. And slowly return, hug your knees in, forehead to the knee. Release. Bring your feet down to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind the base of the skull. Lift your head and move a little bit side to side. Looking to one side, looking to the other. Stretching out the neck. And release. Open the arms out to the sides. Take your feet a little bit wider, and now bringing down the knees, side to side. Very slow. Following the breath. So as you reach your knees to one side, inhale and reach your arm and look to the opposite side. Exhale to change. Inhale to reach. Let's repeat twice to each side. And coming back to center, hug the knees in. Now hold the back of the knees and we'll roll on the spine back and forth. Maybe reaching the floor with your toes overhead. Rock up to seated. Come on to all fours. Let your head drop. Move side to side. Articulate the spine. Take your hips around in big circles. Change direction. Back to center. Look at your hands. Spread the fingers. Make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart. Now look at your knees. Take them hip width apart. Spread your toes and connect to the floor. On your inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, lift your belly round your back. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hollow out your body. And come back to center. Lift your knees, take the hips back, extend your arms. Keep your knees bent and separate your feet at the width of your mat. Bend one knee, then the other, swaying side to side. And start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Still swaying side to side. Take a deep breath. Keep the knees bent and slowly articulate the spine vertebra per vertebra to roll up to standing. And keeping your body very soft, feet separate, as wide as the mat, knees bent. Inhale, reach up. And on the exhale, let yourself hang down and drop slowly. On the inhale, roll the spine up and reach the arms up. Keep going with your breath. Last one. And release your body down once more. Connect your hands to the floor. Keep the knees bent as much as you need to. And walk yourself forward to downward dog. Any movement in downward dog that feels good. Bring your knees down. Find one of your cushions or both. Take your knees wide. Bring a cushion close to your body, between your legs. Take a deep breath, open the chest. And exhale, drape yourself over the cushions, hug your cushions, and release your body. Let yourself go. And as we're resting here in this very comforting position, child's pose, with the support of the cushions, just let yourself really savor this comfort, the feeling of being held, of being safe, of being very comfortable. And just let yourself go deep into that sensation. And if it doesn't feel comfortable, then adjust so that it is comfortable. So if you need to come a little bit higher to be more comfortable, go ahead and do that. If you need to bring your knees closer, whatever it is, find a place where you can really experience the sensation of physical comfort. of child's pose. Bring the cushions to a side and go ahead and bring your hips down to the left. So my knees are still somewhat together, and I'll show it from this angle. And now bring the cushions to your left, next to your hip. And turn to your left, kind of bringing your chest all the way to the left. So knees, keep going forward and turn your body about 90 degrees towards the left. Find the cushions, extend the spine, take a deep breath. And exhale, drape your body over the cushions. And make sure that you have support for your head. So a little yoga block comes in very handy for this. But you can use a few books to rise, to create a little lift here. And make a pillow with your hands and rest here. And it is very important that the head is actually supported so that the neck doesn't have to do any work here. You can completely release your neck here. And take deep breaths into the back of the throat, like creating space in the back of the throat. Unhinge your jaw and relax your face. Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. Press your hands into the floor to lift off. And before we go to the other side, press your left hand into the floor. Keep your knees somewhat together. Inhale, reach the right arm and reach up and over. So it's a side bend. I'll show it from a better angle. Knees together, lift and open. Let's repeat a couple times. So on the exhale, bring the hips down. Inhale, open up, big, big, big inhale, creating space in the ribs. Exhale, come back down. One more. Big inhale, fill up your lungs, stimulate the circulation of your blood, your lymph. Wonderful. And now swing your legs to the other side. We'll go now to the right. So knees facing forward. Bring the cushions to your right side. And turn about 90 degrees. So now we're facing towards the right. Bring your cushions nice and close. The support for your forehead. Turn, 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 turn. Take a deep breath. Extend the spine. And exhale, drape yourself over. Support your head. And let yourself melt down into your cushions, into your support. Release the jaw. Take deep breaths to the back of the throat and completely let go of the facial muscles. Let your whole face slack down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Press yourself up. Keep the knees together. Lean onto the right hand. And big breath to lift the hips and reach the left arm up and over. Exhale, bring it down. Let's repeat twice more. Wonderful. And let's come to downward dog. Spread those fingers and those toes. Extend the hips back. Keep the knees bent and sway side to side. Lift your right leg, bend the knee. Open the hips, circle your ankles, spread your toes. And slowly bring your right knee forward and down to the floor. Extend the left leg back. Find your cushions. Keep them close. Keep the toes of the left foot connected to the floor and push your heel back. So really extend the back leg. Reach through the spine, shoulders back and down. Deep breaths here. Keeping that action of the left leg pressing back. And then slowly let the back knee come back down. Now with the right knee, it can be bent so the heel close to your hips to be more comfortable. So we don't want to strain ourselves. But if it feels good to bring your shin parallel to the front of the mat, go ahead and do so. Bring a cushion very close to your belly. You can also bring a cushion under your right hip. Actually, I'm going to show that. So one cushion under the right hip. Another cushion under the belly. Extend the spine. Exhale, drape forward and find the support for your head. And allow yourself to melt here. And take a deep breath. Inhale. Lift the chest, extend the spine. Slowly move the cushions away. Remove the cushion that's under the right hip. Lean back so you can sit back and open both legs wide. Only as wide as it is comfortable for you. Go ahead and shake the legs out. You can rub the thighs again. Creating heat and a little bit of percussion on the thighs, on the top, on the inside. All right, and let's come to downward dog. And now take the left leg up. Reach it high, bend the knee, open the hip. Spread those toes. And exhale, bring the knee forward and down. So if you would like to bring one cushion under the left hip right now, please go ahead and do so. Connect the right toes to the floor and push your left heel back, extending the right leg so the knee might come off the ground. Keep the spine extended, shoulders forward. Shoulders back and down, chest forward. And only if it's comfortable, bring the shin parallel to the front of the mat. If this is not comfortable, then you just keep the heel closer to your hips. Make any adjustments necessary. Make sure that your front foot is flexed, and that will protect your knee. If you feel any pinching in the left knee, then bring the heel closer to your hips. One more big breath here, extending that back leg nice and strong. Big, big stretch. I forgot my block. All right, and now bringing a cushion under your belly, keeping the shoulders squared forward. Take a deep breath. And exhale, bring your chest down, find support for your forehead, and let go. Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth and come up. Remove the cushions. And now let's lie back on our spine and bring our knees on a cushion or two. So maybe you use both cushions to really lift the knees up and release your spine down to the floor. Bring your hands to your body and feel the life within you. Feel the movements of the breath, the heartbeat, maybe any movements in your digestive system. And stay here with this experience. Being very close, very intimate with the life force within you. With your eyes closed and just letting your body completely melt down here. No effort necessary. But just observing how life itself has its own rhythm, has its own force, has its own currents. And if we can somehow relax into those currents, life will somehow lead the way. You can release your hands now by your side and just rest in this natural flow, this natural current of life, and trust that wherever life is taking you is exactly where you need to go. You can stay here resting and savoring this exquisite release into the currents of life, this exquisite trust into the natural flow of life. Rest in the reassurance and the trust that wherever life is taking you is exactly where you need to go. And I will say thank you and goodbye and be well. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.